Hello there, Gemini, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button, and make sure notifications are turned on. Alright, so today's reading is about messages from either an ancestor or a departed loved one that you were close to in this lifetime. With this deck, I will attempt to get a basic description of this person by picking an archetype card and speaking about the characteristics that you can either relate to with a departed loved one, or even just a general representation of an ancestor that's coming through that has something to say to you. All right, Spirit, please bring forth an ancestor for Gemini or departed loved one who wants to speak about something important, something urgent, or wants to speak about something that just needs to be said. All right, this is your archetype. Samaritan. The light attribute refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. The shadow aspect is exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay, so this ancestor or departed loved one was a good Samaritan. I do think that they were someone that would go out of their way to help someone, a complete stranger, even people that they, like it says there, that would prefer to ignore. This ancestor or departed loved one feels very strongly about giving back to the world. I believe in their lifetime they probably did a lot of volunteer type of work. They were probably, I feel like they were popular. People knew them because of their big heart, because of what they were capable of. I believe, or I feel like they were an inspiration to a lot of people around them, maybe an inspiration to you if this was somebody that you grew up with and they've, maybe departed before you got to grow up or fully. Whatever the case is in that respect, this person, I feel like this person was basically an outstanding citizen. And it wasn't on the surface. It wasn't just to show others that they had something special, or they were. I feel like they were truly a good Samaritan type of person with the family, with their friends, co-workers, colleagues, neighbors, community, the world at large. And this person is coming through to talk about something. I want to say this has something to do with feeling like you're not getting what you deserve out of what you've been putting out in the world, whether working or, creating things. Okay, let me get some more information. All right. Ancestor, departed loved one, what would you like to talk about with Gemini? What is the situation or subject that you would like to bring up? All right, we have Autumn, release the old and rest. Okay. And Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Okay. So I get a sense that something has happened to you personally that doesn't feel fair. I don't know if this is because somebody took something from you, did something to you, or if this is something more on the universe level, like you wanted a particular job and you couldn't get it and you're mad, or it feels like the universe is against you type of thing. But it feels like it's all intermingled, so it has something to do with somebody doing something, saying something, or not doing, or saying something to you, and it's grown. I feel like inside you there's a resentment, a hurt about like some particular circumstance or event, and while it hurts and you want to lash out, this particular departed loved one or ancestor is saying, stand strong, be fearless. I feel like they're saying you haven't seen the whole thing hasn't played out yet. You don't see the bigger picture yet, because there's still either consequences or things going to happen because of this that are out of your control that you can't see coming. And it looks like it is going to happen, however this gets resolved. That's what I'm going to say. The situation or circumstance gets resolved will be this autumn. So that starts in a week. So anywhere from September, I think 22nd to December 21st, there's going to be more things happening, some kind of resolved. But I think also what they want to talk about with this release the old and rest. This anger, this hurt, this frustration is coming from some kind of old wound, I feel like. And you want to act out. But they're also saying, stand strong, be fearless. So it's kind of like they want to say, stand back and wait for the other pieces to fall where they're going to fall. So like I said, there's more going on here that's behind the scenes that you're not aware of. And by staying fearless and standing strong, you're enacting more of that light attribute. You would prefer to ignore the situation, walk away, abandon them, whatever. But as the light attribute of a Samaritan, you're just stand your ground, wait and see, and in the process learning to recognize the old wound that this is triggering and processing it and then letting it go. So you have work to do while this is happening, and then whatever this other person or people or situation, while it's resolving, it's doing its thing, you're standing strong, you're not backing down, and you're dealing with your aspect or your end of the whole situation. That's the best possible way, the highest way of dealing with this situation. And I think part of what this has to do with, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So you put effort or something into a project, into a creative endeavor, whatever, and you're not being recognized. But like I said, not what this ancestor loved one is saying is just wait, be fearless, stand strong, process the parts that you need to process so that when everything does get resolved, you're in a better position to get what you want or need, or to be heard. Maybe it's just about you don't feel heard or seen. Okay. All right. So ancestor or departed loved one, what can they do about this, or how can they process this information for this situation? Let's get some clarification. Maybe why it's happening, that sort of thing. All right, we have teacher, mentor, inspiration, and wisdom. Okay. Okay, so I do feel a sense this hurt, this frustration, this anger is coming from someone you looked up to, like a mentor, a teacher. You found a lot of inspiration and wisdom within this person, within what they gave, which it feels like it falls within that whole Samaritan. This person was very giving and helped others all the time. And I think that they reminded you of this person, or if this is an ancestor, there's a link there in that regard. But something happened. Maybe they told you no about something, or didn't let you do something that you wanted, or they weren't able to help you when you needed it because they had to take care of themselves. Whatever the reasoning is, I feel like this ancestor or departed loved one wants you to not give up faith in this person. Don't abandon them. Don't abandon the information, the wealth, of information, the wisdom that you gain. This person is very important. The situation, like I said, hasn't fully played out yet. So just hang on, stand strong, like it says. And I feel like don't forget about this aspect of this person, that they were someone that you looked up to and you derived a lot of inspiration from. Life happens, things happen. If they had to say no, if they couldn't help you, or whatever the situation is, don't give up on them, and don't look at them differently. Don't judge them. They are doing the best that they can, and they are worth your time and effort, and worth your patience, and your perseverance to get to the truth, or get to the resolve, to the end of this matter. And your ancestor, departed loved one, is urging you and agreeing with that and acknowledging that. All right, let's find out if there are any, what the obstacles are, blockages, or what's the hidden influence, or what's not being seen, or you don't want to look at, that kind of thing. Tell us about that, ancestor. Tell us more about this situation. Oops. I'm not sure how many that is. Okay, that's only 3. All right, we have the King of Wands. Okay. The Page of Wands. The 3 of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. And the 6 of Swords. Okay. So a lot of Wands energy here. A lot of fire. A lot of passion. Okay. So with the sense that I'm getting, what your ancestor and what I'm asking you to do, to just basically stand back and watch what happens. I understand and acknowledge that that's going to be hard for you to do, and that's okay. Your ancestor and departed loved one wants to help you with that. With the King of Wands here, this teacher mentor, that's how I see this King of Wands. This person as well has a lot of passion and is a dynamic personality and expressive, and owns himself, and is a leader and has authority. And I feel like you're the page right here, right? You're the student, you're the one learning, and you're the one that's coming to this person with curiosity and wanting to learn, seeking and wanting to get as much information out of this mentor as possible. Now, this person has agreed to work with you, and you guys have been creating something together. Whether that is known or unknown, like it could be creating something, some kind of relationship, some kind of bond that is very, very important for now and for the future. But with this little hiccup, it's like there's a little hiccup in this relationship, and while there is hope for a new beginning, that doesn't mean there isn't going to be some hurt feelings that this, like the water here on this card is turbulent, and the water over here is calm. So you're going from this turbulent, emotional, upset, upheaval, and you're taking with you the lessons and the inspiration and wisdom and knowledge that you've gained, and you're going to a new place mentally. So a new perspective on this whole situation. Like I said, like once it all plays out, as you go through the months of autumn and things are topsy-turvy, you're trying to figure this out, you will come to a peace. You will come to a new beginning, and again, you can go back to working together, because I feel like, especially since these guys are, the king is facing to the left, the page is facing to the right now, you guys aren't seeing eye to eye, you are having trouble, there's almost like a sense of need to forgive yourself, this person, this mentor, this teacher, I feel like there was a request made and they denied it, and there's that's where this upset and upheaval is. Now, with this Good Samaritan, departed loved one, or ancestor, inspiring you to not only recognize that this teacher mentor has that capacity or has those attributes, also recognize those attributes in yourself. And if you are expecting, that appreciation for or recognition for what you've brought to this relationship, situation, circumstance, that's where kind of at least on your end of this situation, what you need to work on. Release the old and rest and forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and whoever, and do what you need to do to move on, because this is a card of moving on. And so I see that happening. And this ancestor is here to help you along the way. All right. Final messages for Gemini, for your descendant, ancestor, or departed loved one. What final piece of advice do you have? We have Honor Gaia. And seek your answers within. Okay. So, I had been getting a strong masculine presence as far as this either teacher or mentor and or this person that has passed on. And with Honor Gaia, not only do, honor the earth, do recycling, do stuff to take care of the earth, that's in there, but on more personal level, I feel like this ancestor is asking you to be more in touch and honor the divine feminine aspect of yourself, of the world, of the universe. There's some kind of maybe part of what you want to act on, like you want to lash out or angry or blame for your hurt and pain, and that would be more of a masculine response, is to like lash out and hurt others, because masculine energy is more about being outwardly expressive, more assertive, more acting on impulse, that kind of thing. So I feel like connecting with the more feminine aspect, the more nurturing, more mothering, more internal stuff going on, being more receptive to different ideas, points of view, other people's feelings, that kind of thing. And that will help you process all of this too. And again, seek your answers within. I feel like there is some kind of connection with this particular ancestor or departed loved one. You can go within to kind of talk with this person, or even just talk with your higher self. However you want to look at it, it's by releasing the old and resting. You do that by seeking your answers within. So for this particular aspect of healing, you don't have this teacher, this mentor to talk with, to get information and back and forth. This is more about going within and take care of yourself so that you can have a better relationship with this mentor, with this teacher. Okay, Gemini, I believe that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.